Cochrane tries to minimize bias in many ways, including through our rigorous methods, broadening participation in review development, and avoiding conflicts of interest. Managing conflicts of interest is important to me because it shows Cochrane wants its reviews to be trustworthy, and these conflict of interest policies are based on evidence. We have Cochrane reviews that show that studies that are funded by industry sponsors are more likely to have results and conclusions that favor the sponsor than studies funded by other sources, even when taking other risk of bias into account. And we have a Cochrane review that shows that guidelines or opinion pieces written by conflicted authors are more likely to make recommendations that favor the products of the author's sponsor. So Cochrane has the strictest conflict of interest policy of any journal that publishes systematic reviews. This is because we actually limit the number of authors that can have a conflict of interest on any review. This means, for example, an author that accepted consulting fees from a company that makes products that are being reviewed. Other journals have no restrictions on the number of authors that can have a conflict of interest. In addition, Cochrane does not allow the first or the last author to be conflicted because they are believed to have a more influential role in developing the review. Lastly, Cochrane reviews cannot be funded by any organization who would benefit financially from the products being reviewed. We're also trying to improve transparency about the conflicts of interest in studies we include in reviews. For example, by including the information on funding sources and author conflict of interest in the included studies table. So these evidence-based policies are one way that Cochrane is avoiding conflicts of interest.